Alright, good morning everyone. What is up? Hope you're all having a great morning so far. So far guys, lots of toxic tickers as you guys can see from the title. Lots of toxic tickers this morning, and not just today. I mean, throughout the week where we've been seeing, a lot of these stocks, offer a lot of stocks on my toxic ticker list has been, popping up. And this morning, maybe a record. I mean, we have three toxic tickers this morning. We have SAEX, we have CEI, and we have TNXP. So, if you guys look at the Discord chat, I did post the gap stats on these plays. And if you guys look, SAEX, the last 12 times it gapped up, it closed below the open, right? TNXP, the last 12 times it gapped up, I believe it was 10 times it closed below the open. So you guys can see just a lot of toxic stocks, and not to say that these stocks can't squeeze, right? It's possible SAEX could, go up, 4+ today. It is possible we could see CEI, go 350 plus today. It's possible, right? But history shows, and through my tracking and through my experience in the market, that these stocks love to get back their gains, and they're no touch from me on the long side. So right, all we're doing in trading is just playing the odds, right? That's really what we're doing here. And history shows that SAEX, CEI, and TNXP are all stocks that love to get back their gains. And, big money likes to dump on retail. Just looking at my last SAEX trade, uh, you know, you guys could see here, this is the last time SAEX gapped up. You actually go back and look at the live stream. I actually looked at the live stream to see what did open. Right at open, small pop, and just absolutely dumped there on SAEX last time it gapped up. And TNXP, I also shorted it last time it gapped up. And the thing about CEI is a little bit of a trappy one, right? CEI likes to trap a little bit first and then give back its gains, right? So CEI could be a possible fader later in the day today. Wouldn't surprise me to see it trap a little. Maybe we could see that thing, maybe get to that 350 area first, right? But the end game is usually not going to end well in CEI. So it's definitely possible that CEI could trap a little bit, go up, and then history shows likes to get back its gains later in the day. Yep, Lavinia, audio's on. May just be something on your end. I think you guys could all hear me. I just checked the mic. It's not on mute here. I'm good. So yeah, currently I do have a position on SAEX short. I am in here at 327. Usually I like to wait for the open on these setups, but excuse me, on certain setups I like a lot. I look to start a little bit in pre-market, look to dab a little bit in pre-market. So definitely possible I may take a paper cut. If we get this gap and go to 350, possible I may take a paper cut. And I can always look to re-enter again, if it sets on up, right? So yeah, that's kind of the plan here on SAEX. I'm looking for a gap and crap setup on this one. If we get over 350, I'll have to respect my stop loss, cut it, and I could always retry again, right? Could always retry again. But I'll definitely be giving it a little bit of an over-under. Right? I'm going to give it a little bit of an over-under. So let's say we do get to 350. If the tape looks a little bit weak, it's stalling, I'll hold under it. But if we pull back, hold, 350, I have to cut it, and I could always look to, look for it again, right? Ideally, open, low 310s, even below 310. Obviously, that would be ideal. So it does give it a little bit of wiggle room if it wants to give that morning pop. I'll have some room here, right? So hopefully we open up a little bit lower here in SAEX. And if we do get that morning pop, we'll have to run into 325 resistance first. All right, so that would be the game plan on SAEX. For a long, I mean, I won't personally be long it, but we've had a play that was toxic and we flipped long, but I mean, very rarely. Volume has to be crazy on it. Tape has to be excellent on it, and right now you're just not seeing it here on SAEX at the moment, right? I mean, downtrending chart, low volume, low baseline volume. So SAEX, we're looking for that gap and crap today on it. CEI. Like I said, went over CEI a little bit. Like I said, likes to trap a little bit first, and then get back its gains later today. If longing, use caution. I would say definitely one that you want to take your profits quickly on, not one you want to hold for an extended length of time on CEI. So, well, like I said, it's possible we could, move up a little bit first, trap, and then get back. So, yeah, this will be a no touch room in the long side. If I'm here later in the day and it sets up in the afternoon, I could look for a short on it later in the day on CEI. And then TNXP. TNXP usually trades pretty heavy, and I don't really like trading these heavy stocks. Someone did mention it's easy to borrow, so another one, yeah. Wouldn't surprise me if it, squeezed a little bit first, right? Squeeze a little bit first on TNXP, but same thing. We know the end game doesn't end well on TNXP. This one actually just gapped up recently. Right? Look what it did. Opened at 178, hit 218, and then it closed at 160. So squeezed a little bit and then gave back its gains. So there's nothing wrong. It really depends what your trading style is. If you want to look for some quick scalps, go for it. I'm just giving you guys my honest opinion, my thoughts on these plays. It's not an exact science, right? I'm just telling you guys the history and experience that I've seen. Watching these stocks over the years, and they had to get back their gains, but not to say that it can't squeeze a little first, right? Usually early shorts usually get squeezed out on most of these plays. So be patient, wait for your lines, and go from there. And that's really gonna be it for the watch list. Anything else? We saw CODX offer this morning. Not surprising on CODX. They've done this before. I think the last time, it gapped up. It had an offering, soon after. So the offering trend continuing, right? The offering trend continue. I mean, this week has been the most intraday offerings I've ever seen. So a little bit scary, guys. A little bit scary. Makes it a little bit tougher. Swing these plays, right? So. And even long in the afternoon. So a lot of these offerings, they'll happen in the pre-market, after hours, or in the afternoon. So, the safest time to get in these plays without, a high risk of an offering is between 9:30 to 11:30. Then the midday comes and afternoon comes, the risk is a little bit higher. So a little bit scary right now in this market with all these intraday offerings. So hopefully the trend, hopefully these companies, relax with all these, these offerings. Give it a couple days, right, and then offer. I don't know why these. Yes, they need cash quick. So, and they're like Poseidon said, they know they have no future. So that's why they offer so soon. But all right, guys. That's it for the watch. Yep. Yep, BJ, CODX officially did make the list, right? CODX did make the list. I actually just added it yesterday. NVCN, yeah, NVCN. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, NVCN, I have to do a little bit more research on it. I have to go back and look at these days, but, this one, you can see, likes to get back its gains, too. Look at this last gap up it had. Opened at 8, hit 865, and then hit a low of 529. So, big time fade there on NVCN. We'll see how it reacts today. So we'll see, guys. We got 10 minutes till this market opens. So we'll see what's in store for us today. Nothing too much, guys, I like on the long side this morning. Nothing too much I like on the long side. Like I said, if you guys are dying for something, best bet would be to sit on your hands if you're a long trader today. Just observe the market, or look for quick scalps only. Quick scalps only. Don't look to sit in these things, all day. Quick scalps only. play your lines, good risk reward trade, or just sit on your hands. No reason to trade every single day. So always Monday is always gonna have more opportunities for us. New tickers. If you're a short seller, stick to your game plan and go attack, right? If that's if that's what you're looking to do. Good morning, Omar. Good morning. Alright, so 8 minutes. 8 minutes till we open up here. I like to see SAEX come down a little bit. Like to have a little bit more wiggle room, for that morning pop. That we usually see that morning pop, right? Nice. It's good seeing you guys. 280 you guys watching the pre-market analysis. I like to see. Usually we have a lot of people jump on the stream, right as the market opens. But it's good to see you guys, here bright and early, for the pre-market analysis. Hope you guys have your own game plans and your own tickers you're keying in on. Right, because without a game plan, I mean, your trading's gonna be random. Your trading's gonna be random, and random trading is essentially trading with no edge. So you always want to have a game plan. Yes, Lavinia. This Sunday we'll be making that big announcement. So 2 days. Stay tuned, guys. 2 days we'll be making the announcement. I'll be posting the video to this channel on Sunday night. So stay tuned for that. Yeah, I know you guys are excited for it. There's 2 more days, and the wait will be over, and we'll reveal the big announcement. So right around the corner here, guys. Just 2 more days, Sunday night. Make sure you guys are checking out our YouTube channel on Sunday night, 'cause it will be posted. I'm thinking maybe around 6 p.m., 7 p.m. I'll post that video. And how lovely would a SAEX offering be right now? I know the chances are low, but I actually have never caught an offering. I've never caught an offering, in my 4 years of trading. Pretty unlucky of me, right? So I usually don't like to hold shorts. That's why, because usually I don't like to hold shorts, midday into late day. So usually that's when we see the offerings happen, or usually pre-market or late day. So unfortunately, I never caught an offering, and I never got stuck in an offering too on the long side. So Ivan, yeah, you guys will definitely see the dog. I'll definitely post a picture with me and my dog, so you guys can see. Pimping, yeah, you got stuck in an offering. Yeah, sorry to hear about that. Yeah, you know, it happens. I know a lot of traders. You know, Alex gotten his fair share of times he got stuck. It happens. Just unfortunate, you know, just unfortunate. I mean, that's why, like I said, you know, I gave you guys the times that you know, we usually see these offerings happen. So gotta be careful around those times. All right, guys, with 3 minutes till we open up here. SAEX coming down a little bit here. Still holding my short position on SAEX. We'll be looking for a nice fade on this one today. That's funny. Yeah, CEI is now. I feel like CEI is now becoming like a big meme, right? Becoming a big meme. CEI. It's like, I think, you know, all traders know it's just a, you know, a trash stock on CEI. Happy, where's the happy? Where's the CEI t-shirts, man? We need those, man. We should get like I've shorted CEI t-shirts or something. Bro, let's throw up the new scanners and let's get ready for this day. Excited. Yep, let's throw CEI on the chart here. Throw up another level 2. We'll put CEI on the bottom, level 2. So we're watching CEX, SAEX, and CEI. Get CEI going there. And let's see. CEI burned victim. Yeah, that's another good one. Yeah, you get a whole variety of CEI t-shirts. Just hoping these newsletters stay out of SAEX. Hoping these newsletters stay out of it. I know they like to buy over the whole dollar, half dollar, so hopefully we don't get there. So let's see, guys. Market is about to open here. Stay away newsletters. Because you guys can see only 600,000 shares. I mean, a newsletter could easily come in here and rip it. And here we go, guys. Here's SAEX doing SAEX things. Don't want to get too greedy on it. on SAEX. Don't want to get too greedy on it. So we'll see if we could get a recrack of the lows here. Like to see it consolidate below $3 there on SAEX. So probably on a recrack right here. I should have had orders there 290s because that was my first target. So on a recrack, I'll probably like to take half of my position on SAEX, lock in some gains. Alright, what else we got going on? Let's see, CEI. CEI, a little bit of a dump out of the open there. And then VC. Yeah, my bad, guys. I'll pull up NNVC. So SAEX, guys, trying to make a move back here. Trying to make a move here. So we'd like to see a stuff move into this pop right here. Let's see. And there we go. Nice stuff. Nice stuff move on SAEX. Like to see it consolidate below $1. And you can see volume is relatively low, so not really too worried here, unless we start doing some higher baseline volume. So not too worried here. We just like to see it consolidate below $3. And we should be seeing some more fade there on SAEX. Alright, CEI. Hey guys, I'll check out your tickers once I exit on SAEX, or at least get some of my size off. Like to lock in and focus while I'm in my trades. So I'll answer your questions very soon, hopefully. There's CEI, new low. Alright, let's see SAEX. Get this stuff move. Get the stuff move going here, SAEX. A little kind of pissed at myself I didn't have my order there at 290s. But you guys see how the bid pulls each time we get into that 320 area. The bid pulls, showing signs of weakness. But we still need to crack that that $3 mark. Continue to make some continuing to put in some higher lows here. So I'd like to see us just recrack that $3 area. We should get a lot of panic selling. How's TNXP looking? TNXP holding up here. TNXP. Yes, CEI fading. Come on, SAEX, let's get this crack. Let's get this crack. Just being patient there. CAAS. Yeah, I'll put TNXP on the bottom, level 2, for you guys want to watch that one. Over on TNXP. Looks like a solid play right here, holding up above VWAP, but just be careful. We know the end game usually doesn't end well, so quick scalps on that one if longing. CEI trying to bounce off 225. All right. So just watching here, guys. Just watching SAEX. Trying to get back over 320 here. Last two times to try this, we got the bids pulled very hard. So I'd want to see the same thing happen. Continuing to get that bid pull, showing weakness. As we come near the highs. So that's 3 times now we've tested the highs and we've gotten that bid pull, right? But still holding up, still holding though here on SAEX. You have to really get that flush that we want here. Alright, we'll see if we get that rug pull. TCON. TNXP. TNXP still holding trend here on doing some good volume, but careful on that name. Alright guys, here comes SAEX. Here comes SAEX up to 330s. Let's see if we stuff again here. So right at my average now on SAEX. I'll let you guys know if I do stop out. I have a 327 average at the moment here. I'll let you guys know if I do stop out of this one. So once again, we want to see that bids pull. We see the bids pull again here into this pop. If we start to consolidate over 320, we could see higher here. So we want to see that bid start to pull below that 320 mark. Well, volume is still relatively low, right? Volume is still relatively low there in SAEX. And there we go, guys. Right back to 308. Perfect stuff move. Textbook stuff move here on SAEX. Beautiful. That's why we don't get involved with this one, guys. This is what we call a toxic ticker, right? Doing toxic ticker things. Good job, SAEX. Do your job. Every long who bought that thinking it was going to squeeze is now screwed. But once again, guys, I didn't get filled there on that drop. I didn't get filled there. That was I want to take some off at 290s. But yeah, every long who bought that is now screwed. So hopefully get more of a flush here. I want to look the cover up a little bit. I want to look at cover some of my size. And I do have 5,000 shares. I'd like to get out some. I'm not using E-Trade this show. I'm using Centerpoint. Okay, so hopefully I can get some covers there on SAEX. Get another flush. Sorry, I'm a little quiet today, guys. Just watching SAEX here. Just watching at the moment. Victor, this is trade ideas for scanners. Level 2s here showing our E-Trade. You got it. You got it. Alright, let's see if SAEX will give me another opportunity to cover some shares. Coming down right to my first target, 290s. Need that clean flush, right? I need that clean flush. Come on, do your job, SAEX. Do your job here. What is CEI doing? CEI trying to hold 220. Trying to hold 220 there on CEI. MGEN scanner play coming up to $1. Actually breaking $1 now on MGEN. You guys want to take a look at this one? MGEN. What else are we looking like? TNXP still holding. NNVC still holding up too. Alright, so you guys can see right now MGEN, hot play of the moment, up 63% now, over $1, $1 breaker. And there's CEI, new low. CEI just cracked that 220 support. Let's see if SAEX could follow suit. This looks like they're supporting that $3 line, but I think we still get this rug pull. Oh, look at that. MGEN halted here. So MGEN is halted here. So nice $1 breakout there into a circuit breaker halt. Very nice. Very nice there, MGEN. So I'm sure a lot of eyes are now shifting over to this play. Alright, I'm on SAEX a little bit more to cover up. So I'm seeing MGEN has no news. You guys don't, is no news there on MGEN? You guys seeing any news there? Alright, SAEX, you're 3 cents away from my order. Let's fill. Let's fill. Thank you, SAEX. About time. Alright, so this locked in half of my position there on SAEX. Locked in $500 right there on SAEX. So I am out. Am out of some SAEX. A little bit of a stubborn one, right? A little bit of a stubborn one there on SAEX. Alright, so now locked in, 500, so gonna walk away no matter what in the money on this one. We'll have a stop on the rest at break even. Alright, guys. Alright, I can now shift my focus a little bit towards what else is going on here, and I could look to answer some questions now that took some off of that SAEX short. And I could look at MGEN, see what's going on this one, right? See what's going on here. So MGEN up 100%. Did this thing just unhalt and then rehalt again? Alright, MGEN halted. Now it just rehalted again. So let me see what's going on here. So we have a 30 million of float stock, 33% held by institutions. Let me look at Yahoo Finance. We'll see what the statistics they have on this one. MGEN statistics, float 23 million. So we're in that 20 million range here on MGEN. Insiders 33%. All right, so not a micro float here on MGEN, but does have a decent amount held by insiders. And haven't gotten a look at the tape yet. I'm sure it's looks a little bit thinner, right? Looks a little bit thinner on MGEN. Let me look at the average volume. Average volume 500K. All right, so not super thin then. Not a super thin play. It's pretty solid average volume for a small cap. So it's running off yesterday's news for presentations. All right. Thank you for that, Adrian. Appreciate it. Alright, so 10 o'clock right now. You guys have any questions for me? Feel free to ask. Any questions about my SAEX trade or anything in general? Feel free to ask. And if you guys are enjoying the live stream, drop a thumbs up. If you guys haven't already, join our free Discord. Links down below in the description. And this Sunday, guys, we'll be making a big announcement on this channel, so stay tuned. Sunday night, probably around 6 p.m. or 7 p.m. Eastern time. Check out our channel. We'll be posting a video on the big announcement. So this Sunday, guys, make sure you guys go check it out. All right, Jeremiah, have a great weekend. I'll see you here back on Monday. Question about level 2 and times and sell. Alright, what's your question? We happen to answer it. What's your view on NNVC? And there we go, guys. There's a new low right there on SAEX. New low a day there on SAEX. Still holding 2,000 shares. So we'll see if that thing could, I want to see the 270s there on SAEX. I'd like to see that 270 area. What was I going over again? Lost my train of thought right there, guys. My bad. I was just watching SAEX, still holding some shares, so want to see if I could look to cover on SAEX coming up shortly. And there we go, guys. SAEX finally doing SAEX things. This is the flush we wanted, guys. So good job for those who were patient. Definitely getting a little frustrating there, but we were patient. We fought through it. We covered some here in case it did get back up. Paid ourselves along the way, and now we waiting for 270s here on SAEX. So 270s. See if we can get it here on SAEX. Nice, Preston. You took that trade with me. Congrats. I had a feeling you took that same trade with me. MGEN unhalted. Right back at 115. Right back at 115. What are some clear signs that a tape is getting heavy? Don't worry. There's no stupid question. Yeah. So what I mean by heavy is a stock, struggling to gain, upward momentum. The tape, times and sales, everything, slowing down. And it's really just, struggling to get back up. Stock starting to push on up, met with heavy sellers, comes right back on down, slowly, building a downwards trend, struggling to gain upward momentum. That's what I mean by, all right, this stock's starting to get heavy now. Is a big seller here. It's, it doesn't look good, in terms of, price action. That's what I mean by, when the tape gets heavy. Only 49 likes today. What do you guys don't like me shorting? I guess so it is. You guys, like when Nick goes long. No, I feel you guys. I love going long. I'm definitely a bull at heart, but I like my good shorts here and there too, especially on my toxic tickers, right? But yeah, I hope that helped, man. I hope you understood, what I was saying, what I meant by that. What when it looks like when a stock's getting heavy. There we go, guys. Appreciate it. 65 likes. Thank you. Yep, MGN, the crowded play of the day right now. Hot ticker right now for small caps. Trying to work its way back on up towards the highs. Man, so many of these $1 stocks lately too, right? A lot of these $1 stocks. Not a fan of these. I just don't like how they trade. All right. What indicators do you use on your chart other than VWAP? I like using the 7289 EMA. I like using the 7289 EMA. there it is, guys. MGN re-halted. So that's another thing with these $1 stocks. They halt so easily, right? Doesn't take much to get that 10% change to halt it, right? Personally, I don't really like the constant halts in my opinion. Uh, just gets a little annoying after a while, right? I mean, there are already 3 halts on it. I love my good halts, right? Especially on like a reclaim or a wash trap and squeeze pattern. Those are the absolute best. But when we get skunt in these constant halts on these $1 stocks, personally, I think it's just a pain. But yeah, we'll see. We should be seeing a gap up here. I think we see back up to at least 150, 155. All right, Victor, you're in. All in. Wow, 12,000 shares. All right. Good luck to you, man. Yeah, I'll definitely be cheering you on. I hope this thing runs at $2, right? And I hope this thing survives without an offering, right? I hope this thing could actually close without friggin' having a dang offering, right? So, geez, these offerings, they gotta end. I mean, obviously, I understand, company wants to make money, but at least wait a couple days after we're done trading it. That's what I like to see, Richard. You guys see what the toxic tickers do today, right? I even forgot about TNXP, and I actually reserved borrows on this one. Let's look at what the toxic tickers did today, guys. CEI, $3, back at $2. TNXP, fading, still to be determined, but I'm sure this thing gets back around to 150. SAEX, 340s, back at 290s. And I'm sure we'll see a little bit lower here on SAEX. You guys see the toxic tickers doing toxic ticker things. That's why, I've come up with this list to help you guys and help prevent you guys from getting into these crappy names. I'm happy to see you guys avoiding these plays, right? But yeah, you too, Richard. Have a great weekend. Are you shorting with E-Trade? No, I don't short with E-Trade. I don't. E-Trade, you're never gonna have borrows. Never. But it's 10-11 right now. Let's see how MGEN looks after the resumption here. We'll be cheering Victor on, holding a pretty big position size here. Victor, definitely have a target in mind and a stop loss. I'm sure you know that already. And when will we be opening here on MGEN? What time did we get halted, guys? Give me a second. I gotta scroll back here. Thought I saw the red. We go MGEN 10:07. So should be opening up in the next few seconds here. If it's a 5-minute halt. Hopefully it's a 5. I hate when it's 10. It's just a lot of suspense, right? Where is it gonna open? It's always always going through my head. I'm like, where is this thing gonna open? Where is it gonna open? What type of gap up am I gonna get? I remember one stock like a few years ago got halted at $2, $2, right? And I was stuck in a halt for 2 dang hours, 2 hours. And it was a volatility halt. It said the LUDP. 2 hours. I'm like, where is this thing? And what is going on here? It opened up, guys, like $7. It was like $6, $7. It was the craziest gap up I ever seen. I don't know what happened. I don't know if they messed up the order book, but it gapped up $5 freaking. And I didn't even have time to get out of it, right? I didn't have time to get out of it. It got halted to the downside and opened up at like $4, $5. I still made 100% on it, but it was an insane gap up. All right, MGEN. Oh, MGEN open, guys, and it's halted to the downside. Oof, open and halt to the downside. So happens, guys. I mean, what is this? Is that the third halt? Yep, third halt rule. So usually the first two halts, we'll see, have a gap up, but you guys can see third halt now usually likes to get back its gains, right? Oh, nice, Victor. You got out of open. Good job, Victor. Way to take your profits, man. Way to take your profits, dude. Enjoy. Yeah, MGN, guys. I think I mentioned is a no touch. I don't like trading stocks that have no catalyst on the day. I feel like a lot of algos and big hands they tend to stay away from ones that without a catalyst on the day. I think they know that a lot of retail like to avoid too. So usually they like to get back their gains. So usually I won't touch a stock without a catalyst. All right, guys, it is 10:15. Usually Fridays I don't like to go super late, so I'll probably wrap things up in the next 10 to 15 minutes. So another 10 to 15 minutes, I'm gonna get headed out of here. For me, one trade on the day, SAEX, locked in $500 on it already. Looking for 270s on the remaining amount of my shares. So, no matter what, I'll be walking away in the green today. My stop's going to be at break even on SAEX. So if it does come up, I'll say it does come up back up to 327, break even. That's why I always like to pay myself along the way. So, as I reach targets, I'll walk away in the green on the trade. All right. Anyone got any cool plans for the weekend? Nothing. Yeah, me too. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing this weekend. I guess everyone just a little exhausted from this week, right? We had really two hot. We had like 2 extremely hot weeks, January, and then this week was just put it one word, just offerings, right? Offerings, offerings. A lot of offerings this week. Doing some landscape work, all right. Nice Chuck. Clean the house, yep. Study. You too, Eric, you're studying also. Alright, good luck to you guys on your exams. Oh, Chinese New Year, yeah, isn't that Wednesday, isn't I know it's coming up soon. I saw someone mention that. So I remember we used to see the Chinese stocks go crazy right around Chinese New Year. That used to be a thing. I don't know if we had it last year, and this year we don't really see that. So guys, I'll probably give it five more minutes here. Can you get another 5-6 more minutes, and I'm gonna end the live stream. I just want to mention it again. I mentioned it a few times, but Sunday we're making the big announcement on this channel. So make sure you guys are checking out the channel Sunday night. I'm gonna post that video along with Alex, and we'll reveal the secret. Oh, it's very nice of you, Chilled Monkey. Very nice of you fixing an old lady's computer. Good man. How long you've been trading for? This is my 4th year trading, so almost 4 years I've been trading for. Started back in 2016. And I'll probably give guys, if SAEX doesn't fade, you know, if we don't get a big flush in the next 15 to 20 minutes on SAEX, I'll probably just cover it up. I'm not trying to sit here the entire day. I got some things to do, so I'll look to cover it up if we don't get that 270 flush. Alright, so a few more minutes here, guys. Hope everyone has a fantastic weekend. I'm just gonna probably relax myself here. I had some things to do with Alex as well. Appreciate it, Omar. Nick, what else do you do besides trading? I like to play sports. I like to watch sports. I do some sports betting, so a lot of sports. I like to do some fishing too when the weather's nice here in New York. And just hang out with some friends over the weekends. Yeah, trading is definitely my #1 passion. I do want to learn how to golf too. I've never been golfing. I mean, I've been to the driving range, but I've never been golfing. That's something I definitely want to look to get into in 2020. I want to learn how to golf. Yeah, best. I don't think Sterling's probably not watching, but yeah, Sterling got a judo competition this weekend, I believe. He's gonna be in Paris. Big shout out to him. Fury versus Wilder fight this weekend. Yeah, I'm looking that up, John, right now, actually. I don't think that's this weekend. I think that's... I could be wrong, but I think that's next month. Can you look? Yeah. Oh, BLDP. All right, yeah. Yeah, usually people don't throw like the company names. I was thinking you were like giving me like a... I don't know. I was thinking like you giving me like a TV show or something. All right, yeah. Here comes SAEX, guys. Here comes SAEX. I may look to cover out the rest of SAEX. It is around 10:30, and I got some things to do today, so I may look to cover it up for the rest for like a 10-cent gain. All right, yeah, guys, I'm all out of SAEX. Just took my profits right there, all out of that one. So I made just under $800 on it. Made just under $800 on it on SAEX. So I'm all done with that. Don't like how it's reclaiming the view up around this hour. And like I said, I got some things to do. Alright guys, what time we got? 10:25. So I'm gonna give it like literally one more minute here, another minute or two. I'm gonna get out of here. Golfing is I've been to the driving range. A lot of my cousins, golf. So want to get into it. I'm pretty competitive, so I like taking on like new challenges. And there's SAEX, guys. So coming up to the highs here. So be careful on that one if you guys are still short. We're right around this 10:30 area, midday coming up. So it's a good time not a good time to be holding a short, during this time, right? Especially with seeing all these plays recently, run around this hour. Yep, trading is my full-time job. You too, Joel. Have a great weekend. And that being said, guys, seeing a lot of you guys hop off, so I'm gonna wrap up the stream here. So I'm gonna look to end it right here. So yeah, for me, guys, one trade on SAEX, made $800 on it. Took a grab and cap short on it. Sunday night, guys, big announcement coming. So check out our YouTube channel Sunday night. We'll be dropping that video this weekend, so make sure you guys are ready for that. And once again, everyone, have a fantastic weekend, and I'll see you guys all first thing here Monday morning. I'm out, guys. Peace.